Name is Focii, an anti-procrastination Chrome extension. We utilized Flask and Python in the back end, and in the front end, we used just vanilla JavaScript, HTML, and CSS for our Chrome extension. The two main goals of this project were just to create a functional Chrome extension and to overall just help us prevent our own procrastination. We were inspired to create this anti-procrastination Chrome extension because every single person on this team struggles with getting off topic while studying. And so we created this to not only help ourselves, but anyone else who struggles with procrastination. So we slowly realized as we started this project that we lacked the experience in JavaScript needed to do this simply through entirely JavaScript in the front end. And so that's why we did eventually just transition to using Python in the back end. And it was also easier to use machine learning techniques with Python since we had to use word embeddings and comparisons of the embeddings in order to actually determine whether or not to block a website. So overall, we learned that web development is fairly hard. And we had a lot of different goals coming into this project, but ultimately we do have a finished final product, even if it includes about half the features that we actually wanted it to. I'm going to show off the extension real quick, and then I'll talk about future possible improvements that we want to end up doing. So Focii, you can just access it as any normal Chrome extension. You can enter any keywords related to a study topic. So let's say that I am just studying for computer science. I do computer science, Python, maybe just Flask, websites, web server, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And I set these keywords, and let's see, how to code a web page. And we can go to the Colombian Engineering boot camps. And cool, we can see whether using a website builder or coding it yourself. Very nice. We could go to W3 schools on how to build a website. Very nice, very nice. And then let's say that, I decide I want to go to Reddit, just to play around. And the Focii extension reminds me that I better stay on task. We could try a bunch of different things too as well. Why don't we go to New York Times? Let's go to the New York Times, maybe try to read some news articles, Let's see. We hit a roadblock. So Focii basically prevents you from getting off task with your current study goals. So we can do this for a bunch of different things as well. It isn't just for classes. Let's say that you're studying to be an EMT and you really, really need to focus because your EMT exam is going to be tomorrow. Let's just put in medicine, EMT, first aid, fire department, trauma, medical conditions, emergency, just some random keywords. And we can go to how to become an EMT. Which Oregon schools offer EMT training programs? Okay, very nice. So we can read through this. And here's the Oregon EMS exams information. Very nice. Cool. You got to pass the National Registry exam. Very nice. You get all this information. And then if you decide, I don't really want to be doing EMT stuff anymore. Again, let's say we go to cool math games. It won't let us. So it really wants us to just study and focus on these keywords which we've had put in. But we don't manage to block everything, of course. But you can pause the extension at any time and resume and play as many cool math games as you want. But essentially, what we wanted out of this product was to just be able to block any sort of websites, and we had a fun time implementing all of this, although JavaScript was kind of a bitch. But for future improvements with our extension, we want personalized content filtering that can hopefully have continuous learning based on the user's website activity and their user feedback. We would like to eventually transition everything to a front end because currently we just have it running front end back end on one of our members' VPS, and it's a little bit slow. And we would love to be able to add a Pomodoro timer, which is a study technique that one of our members uses for studying, and we'd like to link that in with allowing website content for that 5-minute break period with the Pomodoro studying. But overall, thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoyed our product.